Hey friend, and welcome to my channel. I'm Angelique. So today I'm going to be reviewing a unit from the Janet collection. This is from their Melt Veil Bang line, and it's in the style Bata and the color number 2. So here's what the stock card for her is looking like. And then on the inside of the stock card, it's just going to go into detail about this collection as well as the construction of this unit. For the cap construction, you are going to get those 2 combs that are right in the front. This is going to be a 360 lace, and you are going to get that 13x4 parting space that's right here. They list this as 13x6, but it's giving me 13x4. You're going to get a comb in the back as well as your adjustable straps and a pre-attached elastic band. And this one was made on a mesh wig cap. So first I'm just going to go in with my Juvia's foundation. This is in the color Kano. I'm going to apply that to my makeup brush and then go ahead and apply that around the perimeter of the lace. So this one is also going to be heat safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you wanted to add some heat to this, you can go ahead and do that. So even though I'm applying the foundation all the way around the perimeter of the lace, I wasn't able to take advantage of the back of the unit and put it into a ponytail or anything like that, just because, honey, I'm going to show you guys this cap is ridiculously small. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going ahead and applying that foundation also to the back of the lace. And then when I'm done applying the foundation all the way around the perimeter of the lace, I'm just going to slap this bad boy on the wig head and give you guys a 360 so you can see what it's looking like. So here's how it's looking on the wig head. I also noticed that this one didn't really have prevalent layers, so I do end up going in and cutting some layers into it just because it's very long and there's not really too much going on with it. And of course you do get that veil bang situation. Here I'm just coming in and showing you guys the hairline. The hairline's nothing crazy. They list it as pre-plucked, but I'm not really seeing that, honestly. And here you can get a more vivid view of what the hairline is looking like. And the hairline being super pre-plucked wasn't supposed to be a big deal just because it is a bang unit. So of course they're assuming you're going to just wear it with the bangs down. So the hairline's not supposed to be super important. So right now I'm getting the wig ready to start cutting the lace off. And this makes it a little bit more difficult just because the lace goes all the way around. I'm just trying to make sure all that lace is out so I can go and start cutting it off. So first I'm just going to go in with my embroidering scissors and start cutting these sections all around the perimeter of the lace. And I already knew off the bat that this one was going to be a tighter wig for sure, because even getting it on the wig head was a little bit of a struggle for me. So now I'm just going in with my serrated pinking shears and I'm going to go continue cutting the rest of that lace off. And that's how it's looking after I finish cutting the lace off. Now I'm just of course going to remove these clips, take this ponytail out, and then I'm going to slap this bad boy on my head and get it installed. So you're going to see me definitely struggling a bit with this unit, you guys. My head is about 22 to 22.5 inches in circumference, and this one absolutely is not going to be big head friendly whatsoever. Especially because with my head size, I feel like if your head is even my size, it's going to be a struggle, it's going to be an issue. I was able to make it work for myself, but I wasn't feeling the greatest about it, honestly. I did end up having to go in and use some Esha Melt and Slay spray, just because like you can see right there, you guys, this bad boy is sitting way far back on my head. And even though you can use the bangs to kind of mask that, I just was not feeling the fact that the cap was so small. So if your head is any bit smaller than mine, you should definitely be fine with this one. But if it's my size or any bit bigger, I absolutely would say probably just don't even grab this one, because you'll probably be disappointed. So the texture on this one, you guys, is definitely a yaki. I feel like the Janet collection is very well known for their yaki units. That's one of the reasons why I was excited to pick this one up. It did not necessarily meet my expectations of it, honestly. I've tried a couple of Janet wigs in the past and they fit my head the way that I like them to, but the fact that this one was just smaller, I feel like I wasn't really feeling it as a whole because I wasn't able to finesse it the way that I wanted to. So now I'm just going to go in with my The Warrior 2 palettes by Juvia's in the colors Yoda and Kufru and start adding that to the lace. And that's another thing to note too, you guys. The lace on this unit was definitely on the ashier side. Even after I went and applied that foundation underneath the lace and I applied this concealer on top of the lace, I just feel like it wasn't sitting the way that I wanted to, wasn't blending the way that I wanted to. I still noticed a little bit of that ashiness. And here, as you guys can see, I'm just going in with my Esha Melted Slay Spray and applying that to the unit because, like I said, there was no way I was going to be able to wear this glueless because I feel like with any bit of movement, this bad boy just kept sliding back. And even with the adhesive, I feel like I just was not a fan of it. The cap size was just not doing it for me. One of the things I can say though is that the texture on this one was nice. It's like a nice and soft yaki. As far as the density on this one, the density is definitely like a fuller medium density, so it's sitting closer to about 160%. And then of course I'm just going to go ahead and add some concealer to that middle parting space right there. One of the most difficult parts about having a wig that's too small is like even if you do have that 13x6, as they say, parting space, you don't really have too much flexibility to style it a bunch of ways just because you're going to be worrying about it sliding back. Like even though, like I said, I added that adhesive, I just feel like I wasn't really able to get away with doing too much for this unit. And of course I'm just going in and combing this out because that's another thing to note, you guys. I was getting tangling, I was getting shedding, I was getting some snags here and there. And this is a point where I decided I'm gonna still try to make it work for myself. I didn't like how the hair, even though I had some very slight layers, it just felt too like one-dimensional to me. So right now I just pretty much ponytailed the bangs to get them out of my way, and now I'm ponytailing each side into sections so I can start cutting some layers into it. And then after I've ponytailed each side, I'm just going in and lining them up to make sure the layers end up about the same length. And then that's what I'm doing here. I'm just cutting the layers into it, and I kind of go section by section until I get a length that I'm pretty happy with. I always start with the front and then I go into the back because I make the front, of course, the shortest layers, and then if I want any additional layers, I'll start making the layers behind those shorter layers even longer. So right there, I felt like I got a good length on the front layers. I didn't want to make it too short and too choppy, so I just kind of went and took it easy on it. And then here you see I'm adding the second layer. I didn't go too crazy, you guys. I just wanted some kind of like face framing layers in the front to just give me more of like a realistic vibe with it. And honestly, after cutting the layers, I did like it a little bit more, but to be honest, I just feel like once a wig is too small on me, I'm just not a fan of it and I won't get it again. There is definitely salvaging, but I feel like it's easier to salvage a wig with a bigger cap than it is to salvage one with a smaller cap, just because it definitely limits you. Just like I was saying, especially if you have the option of parting it in different areas and stuff, it doesn't really let you do that just because you're definitely limited by the cap size itself. So this is my finished look, you guys. Wasn't too excited about it. Definitely had high hopes for this one just because of stock card, but it wasn't doing it for me. I feel like if my head was smaller, then I probably would be loving this one, but because it's not, I just was not feeling this one. I just did what I could with it. So as far as my cons on this one, absolutely number one is going to be the cap size. Number two is going to be the lace being on the whiter side. And then also wishing that there were layers in it already as well, even though that wasn't a big deal. But as far as my pros on it, I feel like the texture is nice. The bangs are cute. The length is reasonable. I like the density. But as a whole, would I get this one again? Absolutely not. And I feel like if your head is my size, honey, go ahead and avoid this one. Take it out of the cart, throw it into the trash. Absolutely not. So that's pretty much how I would say about this unit. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If it was, just make sure you give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment down below any units you want to pick up in any of the colors, honey. And until then, I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.